Hello and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our Pisces message for this week, your tarot and oracle messages, your general messages. Let's see what we have here for your download message, what you need to see, know, and expect this week. Ask Spirit for guidance. You might be having a few challenges this week, maybe Pisces, and you need to sit down and talk to the powers that be about where you're going and what you need to be doing. So whatever that is, don't be afraid to take yourself to that place this week. Ask Spirit for their guidance. Listen to what they say. Watch the messages they send you. Coming in at the beginning of the week, you have that Three of Swords, you have the Seven of Wands, and you have the Empress. Coming in the second position, you have the Five of Wands, you have, there's struggle this week, Pisces, and you have the Five of Swords, but you have the Page of Cups coming in. Alrighty, coming in the center position, you have the Five of Pentacles, you have the Devil. My goodness, what's happening here to us? We have the Hermit. Okay. See how we're going to navigate through this. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Sun card. Well, I'm glad we got that. And we have the Two of Wands. Coming in at the end of the week, we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. And our final card is the King of Cups. Okay, alrighty. Oof, this looks a little challenging, but we'll see how we navigate through it. Okay, so coming in, as I had said, our theme here is asking Spirit for guidance. Excuse the noise above me, but somebody's using a drill. They're obviously moving into a new condo and they're putting something up, so I apologize for that. Out of my control. Ask Spirit for guidance and listen to their messages that they're sending you. Okay, so whenever we ask, we really need to follow through and we need to listen to them. Flexibility. Okay, this is our life or our career card, and it shows a bat hanging upside down, and it says, you'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. Whilst it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. So Pisces, you could be dealing, as I said, with some challenges this week, and hang in there because this too will pass, okay? You'll get through this. You'll navigate. You're very creative. You have that ability to navigate. You've got the Empress, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Swords, giving birth to your dreams, but knowing that you have to be patient in the, waiting for it to come in. This is a card that says you could also be hearing about a birth in your family or a friend or a colleague that might be making a statement that there's going to be a child adopted or coming into the family fold. This is a card of fertility, expansion, growth, and seeing success, but you have to be patient. Seven of Wands says don't give up. Stand in your corner. Defend yourself. You have this ability to create something, and you're not about to roll over and let somebody take it away from you. So the Seven of Wands says, stand in your place. Stand in your ground. Stand your ground. Don't give up, right? This is about you fighting hard to get where you are, and you need to hold on to that. Some people could be a little bit green with envy, and they might want to create havoc for you. Maybe they are, okay? Three of Swords, disappointment, sadness, grieving, unhappiness, betrayal. But you're healing through this, okay? Whenever we get this Three of Swords, it says you are going to heal through this. You're very flexible, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, and you are adaptable. Now, our money and career card, which is our focus part of the reading, is Pendulum, and it says fluctuating income, indecision, new strategy, and your career could be seasonal work, job change, or making choices. Your money might be up and down, right? You might be noticing, you get paid at the beginning of the month, and of course, the end of the month, all your responsibilities go out the window because you've got to pay your bills. But this is a card that says things will keep moving, okay? The pendulum always moves. It doesn't stop. It continues to slide back and forth. So this is you thinking of ways to make things even better. Some of you could be getting seasonal work. Maybe this is the time of year where you're going to do something like that. Maybe you're making a job change, but you are making these big choices to do that. Making those changes with your free will. Page of Cups, Five of Swords, and Five of Wands. So there's lots of struggle here with these fives. And I've told you five's a number of challenges, but you can find the resources to resolve them. First of all, pick and choose your battles wisely. Both of these cards, okay? This is a no-win situation. Yes, you knew you were right, so you speak up, you say your piece, and then something happens. Maybe you lose a friendship. Maybe somebody walks away from you. Maybe you've hurt somebody's feelings that much. That's what I'm saying here, Pisces, is beware that you don't get involved, especially in other people's drama, okay? You could feel that you're being forced and pushed to do something. Walk away. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in that energy. That's the easiest way to avoid it. Page of Cups, yeah, somebody could be coming in here and they could look, act, or be younger than you, but it's a beautiful card of energy where somebody could be coming forward and telling you how they feel about their feelings about you. This could be somebody sending you a token of love, a card, a text, a phone call, a little gift of their attention, affection, and that they care for you. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a really nice friendship as well. Coming in next, you've got the card Walk Away. Yeah, look at this whole reading. And this is your messages from, no, this is your challenge. Help, hurdle, or challenge. What you're doing now isn't working for you, but are you willing to walk away to make room for something better? So some of you may be having difficulties. Here you have the Devil. You're thinking about it with the Hermit, and the Five of Pentacles is that card of struggle. So you have to be smart enough to know and brave enough to know that you need to walk away. This is the keys are the mind shifts. The mindset shifts that will unblock abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. So if things aren't working out for you at your job or your career, a situation like that, then you might be faced within the new year saying, I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to apply somewhere else. I need to know that I'm on the right path here, and I need to be rewarded for my hard work and respected for that. The Hermit says you've been thinking long and hard about something, taking yourself to that time and space and time to think long and hard. You have the ability to do that, connect with the right people, learn from their information, and learn from their coaching and helping you out so that you can go out there and light the path for other people. The Hermit is that beginning card of saying, okay, I got to think about what it is I really want to do here. And then don't be afraid to go out after it. Okay, so that's the card that says get moving. When you feel stressed, take some time to be alone and refocus. By getting away from the hustle and the bustle of everyday life, you can give yourself the opportunity to connect with your inner thoughts and feelings. Take a few minutes each day to meditate, read, or just sit in silence and breathe. This time is for you, for yourself. It will help you feel more centered and at peace. Devil card comes in. Yes, letting go of things that are holding you back. Toxic relationships, unfulfilling jobs, energy around you, anything that you're doing to yourself that might be harming you in some way, like unhealthy eating or lack of exercise or whatever the case is. The devil says you're going to let go of that. You don't want to be held, like a puppet. You don't want to be held a prisoner, caged with something that's holding you back. I think you're going to make a command decision to make some change in something that isn't working for you. Five of Pentacles, as I said, I had mentioned that before I even saw this card. Challenges, but the resources to resolve those challenges. You have the key to make those choices now, different ones. You can go through those doors of opportunity and ask for help. Not always from spirit, but from the powers that be, people who can help you with these situations, Pisces. If it's financial, you'll go to, maybe you'll go to payroll, or maybe you'll go to your boss, or maybe you'll go to the bank or your investment, or whatever the case is, Pisces. You have the ability to make these changes here. Okay, coming in with messages from Spirit and your guides. Exam, okay, diagnostics, certificates, election, and registration. Maybe you're going to take a new form of study and you're going to register to do that so that it levels you up on your resume to that next rung, of success and income tax bracket. You could be receiving some statistics on having something being diagnosed for you. You could be receiving a certificate for something that you're doing. Don't be afraid to go out there and do that. Maybe you're registering for something like that. You've got the Four of Wands, the Sun finally, and the Eight of Swords. Step out of your way, Pisces. You're doubting your ability to do what you want to do. If things aren't happening fast enough, we as Pisces really are not very patient. And we want everything done ASAP or yesterday. And when it doesn't happen, we get up in our head and we start presuming and assuming, oh, it didn't work, they didn't like it, I'm not good enough, blah, 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 right? You hear me say that, blah, 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 with this card all the time. All you have to do, my darlings, is step out of your way, because your success is coming. You will see light at the end of the tunnel. You will be able to see this walk in your glow and your joy and your happiness. This is a card of all over spiritual, emotionally, mental, and physical good health. This is a card that says everything's coming in for you. The Two of Wands, yes, waiting for your ship to come in, planning your next moves. You could be planning a trip for business or for pleasure or both. But I also look at the Two Wands and think you might want to consider bringing a partner along for the ride. Coming in next, you have the beautiful angel number 2323. Now it says judgment. Karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, and rebirth. Love that word. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. So Pisces, I'm going to tell you something. We are the most addictive sign out there. We have to be mindful what we do, what we say, and, you know, and that, because it can come back to bite us. So this is about, you know, stepping out there and making some space for new experiences, better ones. Okay, so if some of you things aren't working out, then you're going to question why, and you're going to look into that. And that's a great thing to do because you have the key to do that. Okay. All right. King of Cups, our ideal king. The Two of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So I like this. The King of Cups is somebody here. He's a listening ear. He's a kind heart. He's compassionate, understanding, the ideal person. This is somebody that could be stepping forward to give you wise counsel. This person's been there, done it, has the mettle for it. You've heard me say this all the time. And also he has the compassion to understand your situation, and he just wants to come forward and say, hey, I'm here for you. Take this advice, take the counsel, and take that shoulder to lean into. Page of Pentacles, good news about money, usually to do with that. You could be doing something for yourself. Remember I had said here that maybe you're registering for taking a course or something new that you can put on your resume. You could be doing that, which will elevate you up again in your income bracket. Beautiful. You've got the Two of Pentacles. Take yourself to balance. You might be juggling your time with, you know, juggling time or your work life with your home life, or juggling your money, moving your money around, robbing from Peter, as I say, to give to Paul. This card says you will be able, you may have two options, two offers, two choices, and two decisions to make. You're going to find the right answer. You're going to find the right choice. Don't you worry. You're so flexible, my beautiful fellow Pisces, and you're very adaptable. So you'll be able to figure this out. But I think a lot of you are overcoming some obstacles this week. You're realizing that you want to change things and you want success, and you'll get that. Lean into your powers of faith as well. You're being guided here. You're being given notices here that you need to let go of things that no longer serve you. It's hard, Pisces, because you are truly believe in unto others motto type of person. So, you know, let go of it. There's help out here for some of you that are struggling, but I love that the sun came out, and you will see it happen too. Well, my fellow Pisces, this is our very interesting and even challenging reading for this week. But you know what? We live in the real world, and there's always going to be something that's challenging, right? We just have to learn to navigate and go out there with our free will to make those changes for the better. Always know, I wish you a great remainder to today, a healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one for this week. And I stand only in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my fellow mermaids, mermen, and sea sponges, my fellow Pisces.